The room was quiet, too quiet. Only the faint glow of phone screen lit Fred's face as he lay in bed, scrolling mindlessly through endless posts. Outside, the world slept. Inside, his digital life was wide awake. What Fred didn't know was that something else was awake too, watching, listening, learning, not in some dramatic, movie-style conspiracy, but in a quiet, ordinary way he had already agreed to. Fred was just like everyone else, a university student, always online, always connected. His mornings began with the soft vibration of his alarm. Without opening his eyes fully, his hand would reach for his phone, scroll, tap, swipe, Instagram first, then messages, then a quick check of the weather. Nothing new, he muttered one morning, yawning as he opened a video app. Later that day, a friend sent him a link. "Bro, check this app. It's crazy good," the message read. Fred didn't hesitate. "All right, let's see," he said, tapping the download button. Within seconds, it was installed. A pop-up appeared. "Allow access to your microphone?" Fred barely looked. Yeah, allow," he said, tapping quickly. Another one. "Allow access to your location?" "Sure." Then another. "Allow access to your contacts?" He sighed impatiently. Why do they always ask so many questions? Tap, allow, tap, allow. And just like that, he had handed over the keys. Days passed. Nothing seemed wrong. The app worked perfectly. Fast, smooth, entertaining. But behind the scenes, something else was happening. Every tap Fred made was being recorded. Every video he watched was being analyzed. Every second he hesitated was being measured. The app wasn't just serving him. It was studying him. One afternoon, Fred searched for a pair of sneakers. "Just looking," he said casually. Minutes later, ads appeared. Same sneakers. Different apps. Instagram, YouTube, even a random website. Fred frowned. "That's weird." He shrugged it off. Probably just coincidence. But deep down, something didn't feel right. Then came the night that changed everything. Fred sat with his friend in his room, talking. No phones in hand. No typing. No searching. Just conversation. "I've been thinking about getting a new laptop," Fred said. "Yeah? What kind?" his friend asked. They talked for a few minutes. Nothing serious. Just ideas. The next morning, Fred unlocked his phone and froze. Laptop ads. Everywhere. Different brands. Different prices. Same topic. His expression tightened. "Wait, what?" He hadn't searched for it. He hadn't typed anything. He slowly whispered, "How?" A strange silence filled the room. For the first time, Fred wasn't scrolling. He was thinking. That day, curiosity turned into suspicion. Suspicion turned into fear. Fred opened his settings. "Let me check something," he said quietly. He tapped into app permissions, and what he saw made his stomach drop. A flashlight app using his location. A simple game accessing his microphone. The new app tracking him constantly. "Why would a game need my microphone?" he asked aloud. No answer came. Only silence. Heavy, uncomfortable silence. The realization hit him like a wave. "I gave them this," he whispered. Every permission, every access, every piece of data. He had allowed it, freely, without thinking. Fred leaned back, staring at the ceiling. "So, I'm not just using these apps," he said slowly. "They're using me." And in that moment, everything shifted. He began digging deeper, reading articles, watching videos, learning the truth. Apps didn't just collect data. They harvested it. Location history, voice patterns, personal habits, even behavior predictions. Companies weren't just offering services. They were building profiles, detailed enough to know what you want, before you even know it yourself. Fred felt exposed, not physically, but digitally, and somehow that felt worse. Determined to take control, he acted. One by one, he reviewed his apps. Microphone? Denied. Location? Only when needed. Contacts? No way. Apps he didn't trust. He deleted. Just like that. Gone. It wasn't dramatic. No alarms. No warnings, just quiet decisions. The same way it had all started. Days later, things felt different. His phone was still there, still useful, but no longer in control. One evening, Fred sat quietly, holding his phone. He looked at it, not as a tool of convenience, but as something far more powerful. "It's not dangerous," he said softly, "but it's not harmless either." The truth had become clear. In a world where everything is connected, privacy is no longer guaranteed. It's protected or lost. Fred locked his phone and placed it beside him. This time, he wasn't being watched without knowing. And somewhere, in the silent flow of data across invisible networks, a connection was lost. A door was closed. The lesson was simple, but powerful. Sometimes, the greatest threats don't break in. They are let in, and as the night grew quiet once again, one question lingered in the air. Your phone is always with you, but who else is?